All right, so we've got an unboxing of the Trangia 25-21 UL/D, and it's the Duossal, which stands for 2 stainless steel and aluminum. And here's the receipt. I folded off my name and address. But we've got, as you can see, the actual kit was $125. And I got these lids. I'll show you that as well. So that's a separate thing. And this is a great company. They have a lot of great things. Canadian outdoor equipment, a lot of bushcrafting stuff. And I've gotten a lot of stuff from them. All right, so we're going to use the Miracle Blade. So this is the 25, and the 25 is bigger. They have another size. It's the 27. So this particular kit, I'll show you the contents. There are different kits. You can get different things. Sorry, I got something in my throat here. But they have this little fastening system if you haven't seen it before. That's how it worked. This is the lid, also a frying pan. And here's the Duossal concept. The interior is stainless steel, which is an excellent cooking surface. And then the exterior is aluminum. Everything's well packaged. Oh, this booklet here, I love because it has some great recipes. And it goes through just some basic care and instructions for the stove and the kit. Okay. So we have the nesting pots / bowls. Also, they're also have the 2 metals. And here is the windscreen. This is the genius aspect of the Trangia. You can remove this, or you can keep it on, whatever. I'll just do it kind of hang it on there. And so what I typically like to do is work with the burner first. So if I'm going to start the stove, it comes with this nice little yellow bag, and I don't throw it away. I keep the fuel, the burner in there, and I just, I don't know if it's necessary to keep it, but it gives you instructions on there. So if you somehow forget how to use it, there's a reminder. But here is the cap, and this is actually a way to snuff out the stove. And here's the lid. It has a nice gasket on it, so if you have some leftover alcohol in there, then you can seal it off and go on to your next destination and cook later and not waste the fuel. But it goes down in there, and this is a sulfur, but it also can regulate the flame by opening this and closing it down a little bit. The fuel lasts longer if you have this on. And surprisingly, the alcohol burns really hot. I've cooked bacon and burnt bacon on the Trangia. So these are just little adjustments for the pot that you're using. So with these little tabs down, you can accommodate these pots. And with them up, it fits the frying pan, which is also a lid. It holds it really snug. The base is very solid. So, you know, if you're used to, say, an MSR little, you know, I don't know, what are those called? The pocket rockets. You're resting, you know, a pot on this tiny little thing, and, you know, and it's not the end of the world, but it's not that stable. But this is extremely stable, and you have these air holes. They say to have the breeze flowing in through the holes, but you can also adjust it if you feel like there's too much of a breeze. You can obviously, you know, turn it the opposite way. This hole here is to accommodate, you know, a butane, isobutane bottle with the hose, and you can put a burner in there if you want, so you don't have to use the spirits burner. I have never used that feature. I'm not, and that's why I'm using the Trangia. It's because I love working with the alcohol. I use denatured alcohol mostly, but you can use heat. You can use rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. I never use it, but some people do. It just has a lot more water in it. So, frying pan, and it comes with the pot holder. And it gets hot, so you have this. So this is the kit that I purchased. There's other accessories you can get. There's a billy pot that you can fit that fits on top of this. There's also a kettle which fits perfectly down there, and I forgot to buy a kettle, but every one of my kits I've purchased a kettle for, but it sits right down in there. And it's just the kettle is only aluminum. It's not layered with stainless steel. I kind of wish it was, because it seems like whenever I boil water in aluminum, you know, to sterilize or whatever, and then drink it, it has a weird taste. But whenever I boil in stainless steel, it doesn't have that problem. So I think it's aluminum. I think that's the issue, but that's my experience. But anyways, and this is the other item I purchased. I noticed it for the first time when I was shopping and did some impulse buying, and bought a couple of these for all of my kits. But it is designed to fit either of these nesting pots. So let's try it out. It fits. Goodness me. And that's the smaller of the two. Here's a larger one. And it also fits. Okay, so this is the Tundra lid, designed for the size 25. Trangia cook set. Anyways, have any questions, leave a comment. And I have a nice little cook kit for tailgate camping that I've put together that I'll have to do a review on, so I'll do that soon. But basically it's two Trangia kits side by side, and I actually place a cast iron griddle on top of them so I can have the griddle space for cooking. And I really like that for tailgating. And I've been able to feed, 3 of us using that method with bacon, eggs, and pancakes, filling up the burner only once. So there's 2 burners. So it's kind of the only drawback, I think, with using these spirits burners is if you're cooking a lot, like a large meal, and it's taking a while, you might run out of fuel, and so you have to kind of stop everything, take the pot off, and then let it cool down. You should to be safe, you should let it cool down a little bit, and then fill it back up with alcohol. But I was able to cook for 3, like I said, bacon, eggs, and pancakes, and not have any trouble with running out of fuel. It actually ended up just perfect. We didn't run out of fuel, but it worked really well. And we had it full on. We didn't have the reducer on it. So if we would have put the reducer on, the cooking would have been slower, obviously a little cooler, but it would have, the fuel would have lasted longer. So there's some options there. But I'll get that other kit out and we'll do some demos with the Trangia and put it out there for you to watch. Thank you. All right, so one more thought about the Trangia cook set. It's the weight. So this is, again, the Duossal, which has stainless steel and aluminum pressed together. And it is heavy. As a backpacking cook set, it's heavy. 2 pounds, 11 ounces. They have, what would you call it? Anodized aluminum, and I believe they have a titanium set as well. The aluminum for the windscreen is ultra light. It's just simple, you know, thin aluminum. It's as durable as you need it to be, and it's lightweight. So this, I didn't buy it for backpacking. I have the size 27 of this. You know, obviously it's a little lighter because it's smaller, and I do take that backpacking. And just for, that's more for cooking for maybe 2 people. This, the 25, maybe cook for 2 to 4 people. So it's a good size. But you got to consider that the fuel is readily available, so it becomes actually a really good option for traveling, international traveling, as well. And it comes with 2 pots, and it comes with a frying pan, and if you choose the kettle to go in there, it comes with a kettle. And so it's a really nice set. I call it Trangia the backpacking cook set for the chef, someone who really likes to cook. You can rehydrate meals with this, but this is obviously, that's something you can do with it, but you can really control the flame well. You can pretty much just cook a normal meal on this. And depending on what adventure I'm on, sometimes I'll choose something ultra light, so rehydration is the route that I take. But if I'm going on a simple trek and we want to be a little luxurious, we'll bring some real food and we'll cook it up. So on the Trangia, it's a great cook set. I would highly recommend it. But this aluminum steel version is a bit heavy, but you also get that excellent stainless steel cook surface. So there's trade-offs and everything. All right, have a good one. Good luck. Bye.